Alright, so today is Sunday, January 14, 2018, 7:19 p.m. The past couple of days, them FBI bitches, like Thursday night into Friday, they let me sleep. I slept all night, didn't get up to pee not one time. Although they continue with the dreams, I know you can't see me, but I want you to just hear what I'm saying. They continue with the dreams. And Friday night into Saturday, they only made me get up and pee once in the middle of the night, around about 4 a.m. Saturday night to Sunday, basically this morning, that terrorist cow bitch Monica DeVaughn, around about 5 o'clock in the morning, started causing me, and the honky of course, started causing me string ringing in my ears while I was laying there trying to sleep, and started making me have dreams about having sex with children again, and men, like them terrorist, pathetic, no life having pervert bitches do every night. They think if I dream about it, I'm gonna act on it. I know I told you this before, but they think if I dream about it, I'm gonna go out and act on it. They just some pathetic, no life having bitches. They got no fucking life, and they sitting over there using these weapons on me, trying to get me to commit a crime. Then they have their terrorist, pathetic, no life having bitch ass motherfucking co-workers follow me around. A whole bunch of them, not just one or two, but a whole bunch of them. And like I told you, they follow a navigation system on the car, which I'm gonna show you. Let's see, right here. This is what they follow around. Can you see that? That's the navigation system. Well, that's the GPS system. I took the CD out. I took the map out, but this is how they follow you around. The GPS system in your car gives the latitude, longitude, and the altitude of the satellites, the 3D configuration, and that's what they use to follow you around. You can take the map out, which is what I did, but the GPS system is still active. You have to physically get into the computer. You would have to use something to get into the computer and completely disable the GPS system and the XM radio, which is why I have no radio to listen to, because those FBI bitches hacked into XM radio and disabled the radio in this car. And right now, as I'm driving, they're listening through the radio, through the XM radio thing and the navigation system. Okay, so all day today, of course, the cow bitch Monica DeVaughn ran her bitch ass home. They call her special agent. Ain't nothing special about that bitch except she retarded. They put these same two FBI bitches over there since I sued their bitch asses. They put these same two FBI terrorist bitches over there. Of course, they put Monica in there because they put the house in that bitch name. And the honky from Delaware. I know every fucking car that they drive around there. And I'll take pictures of it. I record them. Put it on the internet. And these stupid bitches, like that dumb bitch that's over there now, that dumb white bitch that's over there now, he still park around the corner on Conklin, 2 blocks up the street. Like I'm not gonna fucking know where he park at and what he's driving. And I showed you the pictures. I told you how that FBI terrorist bitch with vitiligo, that nigga bitch with vitiligo that lives while he's staying at 3701 East Lombard Street. I showed you how that bitch put cameras up. He put cameras up on the side of Dean Street, on the side of the side of the apartment on Dean Street. And I'm driving past a cop that's asleep. He's sitting in the car asleep on busy North Avenue at Penn North. But anyway, he put cameras up. He put cameras up on the side of the side of the apartment, right on the second floor window. He put 2 cameras up there, which I showed you. You know, and there's no crime on Dean Street, none. This is that terrorist FBI bitch that was, and I emphasize the word was because he's no longer driving it. He was driving that black BMW Maryland Historic Tags. He also was driving that Suzuki, that 2-door Suzuki Sidekick, red and white with Maryland tags. Now his bitch ass is driving a plug-up Nissan. An electric Nissan that you gotta plug up. And of course, I took pictures of it, of course, and put it on there. His bitch ass, I mean, he saw his car and his truck on YouTube, so he got rid of them. Or he just leaving them home at his house, and he's driving that Nissan, that plug-in hybrid Nissan. You know, I mean, they just pathetic. I know what you drive, bitch. I got your tag numbers. I got video and pictures of your cars. I mean, they just pathetic. They continue to dehydrate me all day long. I've been pissing every few minutes. The FBI terrorist bitch, the honky bitch from Delaware, is over there now. You know, he caused extreme ringing in my ears earlier. You know, I'm so dehydrated. They make me piss every few minutes, make me sweat profusely, make it so using that weapon, making my body not hold any moisture. My throat is so dry, you know, that I have to drink water or some type of fluid to wash food down because my throat is so dry, food won't go down. If I take a bite of something, I gotta drink some water or some type of liquid to wash it down because it won't go past my neck. I gotta wash it down with water. My tongue is so dry that, you know, it burns just to brush my teeth. And I'm using I'm using toothpaste that's not Colgate, and that's, you know, don't have that burning, tingling sensation in it like the whitening toothpaste does or the peroxide does. I'm not using that. I'm using just some regular plain old toothpaste that does not have that in it. And yet my tongue is so dry, and although I'm still drinking fluids, you know, Gatorade, water, tea, trying to stay hydrated, they're still dehydrating me. Like just a few minutes ago, I peed. What time is it? It's shoot. It's about 7:30 or so. Within the past hour, them terrorist bitches made me pee 6 times in the past hour. 6 times in an hour. Nobody pees that many times in an hour unless you're a diabetic, which I am not. They make it so I can't lose weight. My body will not shed the weight like it's supposed to, you know. They continue to make it hard for me to breathe. When I get in the shower, when I go in the bathroom and take a shower, they continue to make it hard for me to breathe, making it feel like I'm drowning or suffocating, and they continue to do that all day long. And then if I walk somewhere, I gotta walk extremely slow just to keep these motherfuckers smoking weed while they're driving and shit. If I get out to walk somewhere, I gotta walk extremely slow to keep my body from further dehydrating, although it's going to continue. I gotta walk slow, and no matter how much fluid I drink, I'm still dehydrating. And I told you how they blocked the websites. They dumpster dived. They went through my trash and found some saline bags. So they dumpster diving in the trash. They found the saline solution, the empty saline solution bags, and then they contacted different websites and told them not to sell it to anyone that's not a physician or doctor or clinic. Yeah, this is what they do. And they're using the weapon on my mother. My mother went to the hospital yesterday because her sugar levels would not come up. Her sugar levels would not come up, and my mother's sitting around drinking sugar water, drinking a whole bunch of water just like I do. Trying to stay hydrated. She's drinking sugar water. They're using this weapon to dehydrate my mother too. They're using it on my animals are in the house. They're collateral damage. They're inundating my entire house. So no matter where I go in my house, they're inundating me, and they're also using it on my mother and my dogs. The little pool that I got, he can't even shit no more. He can't even shit no more. Every time he try to shit, it's nothing but little micro turds. And when I say micro turds, I mean just what they look like. Microscopic turds. That's what he's putting out. He can't even shit because he's so dehydrated. And taking him to the vet, we don't even have the money. We just barely... I'm unemployed because they got me fired. I'm not making any money out here hacking. Nothing to live off anyway. What little bit of money I do make, I end up putting right in the tank because I burned the gas off just trying to make $5. I burn off the gas just trying to make $5. So, what little bit of money I am making out here hacking, I end up putting back in the gas tank. And they're still continuing to use this weapon on me and my family. They moved in next door to my aunt in the 600 block of North Decker Street. I think I told you this before. They're dehydrating my aunt to the point where my aunt's skin looks like a raisin, dried up. My aunt was never a really big person, but my aunt is showing some of the same signs that I've been going through, but my family doesn't believe that this weapon exists because they don't know about the technology. See, when the United States government tells you something doesn't exist, people tend to believe it. Earn Alexis, the Nate Yard shooter, was not crazy. He was not paranoid. He was not delusional. He is the reason that I know exactly what to look for when they started using this weapon on me. Yes, I know about weapons. All of those geniuses that the United States government has working for them, they were just like you and I, ordinary citizens in school, and the government vetted them when they were in middle school and high school to try and get them to work for the government. Edward Snowden, a high school dropout, Edward Snowden, the high school dropout. The government watched him. They watched him. Maybe he was hacking into something and got caught, or what? I don't know. But Edward Snowden ended up working for NSA. He was a high school dropout. He went back to school, got his GED, and then took a couple of college classes, for which he dropped out of that too. He's the reason why everybody knew that the government was tapping everybody's phones and reading everybody's text messages and emails. He's now hiding in collusion. He's now hiding in Russia. He's now living in hiding in Russia because the U.S. wants to put him on trial for theft and treason. He simply put it out there that the government was reading everybody's emails and text messages and listening to everybody's phone call. And it has absolutely nothing to do with terrorism. You have no privacy here in the U.S. None. Right now, as I speak, FBI has my cell phone tapped, and now instead of just tapping the phone and listening to what's around the phone or listen to phone calls, because I don't use the phone like that anymore. Now they simply block the service. Block my cell phone service. Nobody else's, just mine. If somebody called me, it'll go straight to voicemail. If somebody called me, it'll go straight to voicemail. Somebody sent me a text message Friday. Sent 3 text messages. This person said they texted me Friday. Though, you know when those text messages came through? This morning. 3 text messages popped up this morning. One asked me, do I have something for them to eat? Another text message saying they need to go somewhere. And a third one saying something, I forgot what the third one said. But all 3 text messages popped up this morning. They were sent Friday, but they didn't come through until this morning. I told you, FBI blocked phone calls, they blocked text messages. They do what the fuck they want. Now they're blocking the cell service. You know, calls don't come through. If you call me, like I said, it'll go straight to voicemail because they blocking the service. They blocking my cell phone signal only. They block text messages. So if you was to call me right now, 410-419-0116, it will go straight to voicemail. It will go straight to voicemail. I wouldn't even get the call. My phone would not ring. They do this every day. And all of the orders are coming down. Like I told you, all of the orders for this is coming down from that terrorist, faggot ass, bald head nigga, Gordon Johnson. He told them to do this. He's giving them orders to do this. And, you know, he's been doing this since he took over. Because remember, the terrorist honky Kevin Perkins retired after about 2 years, maybe 2.5 years of them harassing me and using this weapon on me. Kevin Perkins, he retired. He wanted to get his bitch ass out of Dodge. But just because he ran don't mean he's not going to be part of the when the wall come down, his bitch ass going to be under it too. Put it like that. When that wall come down, Kevin Perkins' white ass is going to be right underneath it along with the rest of them. You know, Kevin Perkins started them using this weapon on me. They moved in there in 2009. They started using this weapon on me in 2012. Kevin Perkins retired in damn it, fucked up ass streets. Kevin Perkins retired in 2015, 2014, 2015, around up somewhere up in there. He retired. Then that faggot ass nigga, Gordon Johnson, took over, and he's continuing the cycle that's still going on. It don't matter what color they are. Those terrorist bitches will never get no fucking respect from me, ever. And remember what I told you? These are the same people that we supposed to call for help. These are the same people we're supposed to report crimes to. That see something, say something shit. FBI started that shit. We're supposed to report crimes to them. If we see something, we're supposed to say something. Do you really think and believe that if I saw a crime being committed, or if I saw somebody planting a bomb somewhere on something, on a train, a plane, a bus, or whatever, do you really think if I saw it, I would say something to them? These are the same people trying to kill me. Why the fuck would I say something? This is why people do not like the police. This is why people do not like law enforcement, period. You got crooked cops out here on the take, stealing, robbing from drug dealers, and then taking the money and putting it in their pocket, and selling the drugs and making more money, breaking in people's houses without warrants. These are the same people that when we dial 911, they pick up the phone. Hey, somebody just got shot. I need the police. These are the same people we call. The same people we call, and they're the ones committing crimes against us. And we're supposed to trust them? You know? If somebody gets kidnapped and it goes federal, FBI gets it. DA don't get it. ATF don't get it. U.S. Marshals don't get it. FBI. FBI gets it. And then, if I see the person, I'm supposed to call them and say, hey, I see this kidnapped person, or I see the person with somebody that was kidnapped. I'm supposed to call them? Really? They dehydrated me to the point where I stretch and I get extremely dizzy and my vision goes black. When I stretch, I mean literally, when I yawn, my vision gets extremely blurry and goes black because of them. It feels like I'm blacking out. And then when the vision starts to come back slowly, it feels like my body is just like, I really don't know how to explain. It feels like I'm being electrocuted. But yet, you know, as my vision is trying to come back, it feels like I'm being electrocuted. And it's throughout my entire body. See, I shouldn't have to live like this. Before 2014, I have never had any social media sites. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, none of that. I've never had any social media sites before 2014. 2014 is when I started recording the levels of the electromagnetic field the FBI is inundating my house with. And I told you this before in one of my other videos. I have never had a social media account before 2014. Never. You know, because and to this day, I still don't really post. I do not really post a whole bunch of pictures of myself or of things I'm doing or whatever. What am I putting up? I'm putting up me in the hospital after FBI made me have a heart attack, or me in the hospital because they dehydrated me. You know, and I had to go to the hospital because I got sick, kept throwing up. You know, I put a couple pictures of my dog up, but I took them down. You know, I put pictures of them FBI terrorist cars, all the cars they drive, and I bet you some of them bitches wouldn't change their tags. You know, that bitch Nancy Devon that drives the gray Infiniti, that bitch was over there, kept making me throw up. That bitch haven't been over there in almost a year. That bitch has not been over there in almost a year. Since 2017, early 2017, that black bitch has not been over in that house. But don't worry, they'll put the bitch back over there. You know, just like the little skinny nigga that drives the black Infiniti with tinted windows. They'll put his ass back over there too. He saw his car on YouTube. Say something to me. You know, I put your car on YouTube. I put your tags out there. Say something to me. Yeah, they scared to say something to me. Because I'll stand their ass right in the fucking throat and then piss in their face while they laying there bleeding on the ground. They think I'm backing down. I'm not backing down. They shouldn't have never started using no fucking weapons on me. And I'm waiting for one of them to say something to me. I'm waiting for that day. I'ma stab them in the fucking throat, piss in their face while they laying there bleeding on the ground, dying. And then I'm gonna wait for the rest of them to come out and pull their guns on me. Then I'm really gonna have some fucking fun. You got a bunch of terrorist FBI bitches living in Baltimore City, using low-frequency weapons on citizens, U.S. citizens, that they claim they don't kill or use these weapons on. I'm get ready to do something at the library. I'm going to stop this video so I can go in and upload it so you can see it. You know, I know you think I'm ranting and raving. I know you think I'm crazy. I don't care. But guess what? When they start using this weapon, when they start using any of their low frequency weapons on you, you're going to refer back to this video or any of the videos that I made. You're going to go out and get yourself one of the meters, maybe similar to mine, maybe different, but you're going to go out and get yourself one of those meters, and you're going to start looking at the levels of electromagnetic field in your house. You're going to turn your electricity off at the breaker box, and then you're going to go back around your house, documenting those levels, and you're going to think, hey, the electricity was on, the levels were high. The electricity is off now at the breaker box, and the levels are still high. You're going to check the levels at the bed in your bedroom where you sleep at. You're going to check the levels where you spend most of your time, maybe in your living room or in a game room, in your bedroom. You're going to check the levels at those locations, and you're going to figure out, you're going to realize that somebody in your neighborhood working for the United States government, maybe they just moved in, maybe they've been around there a couple of years. You don't know. But all of a sudden, you start exhibiting the same symptoms that I've been telling you they've been doing to me. You're going to refer back to these videos and you're going to say, hey, I've been experiencing those same symptoms. All of a sudden, every day, I'm experiencing these same symptoms, and I shouldn't be. You're going to refer back to these videos, and you're going to say, oh, that man ain't crazy. He ain't paranoid and delusional. But I know I'm not paranoid, crazy, or delusional. I'm educated. I'm knowledgeable. I know about these weapons. And right now, as I'm talking, my mouth is so dry, that I'm starting to develop cotton mouth. My lips are so dry. And I told you how my feet and my legs are so dehydrated. I'm so dehydrated that my feet and my legs, the skin on my feet and legs cracks and bleeds. I've always had oily skin all my life. All my life, I've always had oily skin. My skin has never been dry. Never. I never had to put lotion on ever. Growing up, my skin was always oily, to where I could just take a shower, dry off, put some shorts on, go and get dressed, and walk out the door, and did not have to put lotion on anything. You know, the only thing I would have to put any type of lotion on was my hands, because I wash them a lot to keep the germs off and to keep myself from putting my dirty hands in my mouth. That's the only thing. The rest of my body, I have never had to put lotion on my feet, ever. I have never had to put lotion on my legs, ever, because my skin was always oily. I've never had to put lotion on my face, because my face was always oily. I had real bad acne as a kid because of my oily skin. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop this and post it. Y'all can watch it. Them FBI terrorist bitches, of course. Now, it's about, what time is it? Here it is, 7:50. That FBI terrorist bitch, Monica Devon, probably back over there now. Of course, the honky from Delaware driving that white Kia Soul was over there. You know, he came back around about what? Maybe 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. And again, parked his bitch ass 2 blocks around the corner on Conklin. 2 blocks around the corner on South Conklin. In the 200 block of South Conklin. Thinking I wouldn't know. But I see the shit every fucking day. He run his bitch ass about it in the morning, go over to the FBI office, then take his bitch ass home back to Delaware and get some sleep. Then he bring his bitch ass back to Baltimore at night, around about 4 or 5 o'clock. His bitch ass sat over there all night long, sat up all night. You know, using those weapons on me, making me piss every few minutes, making me have whatever kind of dreams they want me to have. You know. And then he take his bitch ass home in the morning. And she take her little bastard to school in the morning. And then after she dropped the little bastard off, she run her bitch ass back to the house and continue to use the weapons on me. She go to sleep at night while the honky stay up all night. And then he take his bitch ass home and go to sleep. And she keep her bitch ass up all day. That's how it works. That's what they do. So you stay tuned. I'm going to continue to document. I'm going to go and post this video and do whatever else I got to do. And then I'm going to go home and drink some water. Make me some unsweetened tea. And I'm going to sit down and I'm going to watch TV. I have not had a decent night's sleep in 5 fucking years. 5 years. I have not been able to sleep in my own fucking bed for 2 of those 5 years. Because they using those weapons on me, causing me, giving me headaches and stuff. I will end up sleeping on somebody's floor, on somebody's sofas, or in my mother's car. Well, I'm fighting back now. They don't know what's coming. They don't know when it's coming. And they don't know if I'm going to do it. See, they think because they don't see me with anyone, they think I don't have any friends. They think because I don't call anyone or text anyone like that, they think I don't have any friends. They hacked into all of my social media accounts. They watching them. But see, messages can be passed around in other ways that they don't know about. I'm out here hacking. They don't know who's getting in this car. They don't know if the person that gets in the car passes me a note or whatever. They don't know. And I think one of those bitches been getting into this car. I carry a Gatorade bottle around with water in it or tea. You know, sometimes with Gatorade, if I have some, I carry a big bottle of fluids around so I can drink and don't have to keep stopping at the stores trying to buy something to drink. And all of a sudden, the top of my Gatorade bottle started smelling like pee. You know, the top of the bottle started smelling like pee, so I throw it away. I think one of them bitches got in this car. You know, when I stop somewhere like at Walmart or something, or somewhere at the store or something like that, I think one of them bitches got in this car, peed on my Gatorade bottle or peed in the Gatorade bottle. You know, when I had tea in there or had some Gatorade in there, I think they peed in it and peed on the bottle. And then, you know, wiped it down so it wasn't wet and I wouldn't notice it right away. And and then they put the bottle back, closed the door, and locked it with whatever remote they got that can open the door. And then they went on and sat in their car and watched to see if I was going to drink it, or follow me around and see if I was going to drink it. So, all right, I'm going to let this go. I'll keep you updated.